welcome to the segment of driveway sluice painting. Just had a torrential flood. You can hear it in the background, still going down the ravine. But we got these eddies and these curves of heavier and lighter material. Gold is on the inside, gold is on the outside, gold is where you find it. Let's see if we find some in my driveway. We'll go right across this cross section from heavies to lights. We'll see what happens with this little painting system. Oh, it's dirty, dirty, dirty. You may laugh because we are actually at about, I don't know, we gotta be 1600, 1800 elevation. When you get under 2000 here around Skinny Antler Lake, although I've never seen it, you can find gold. Actually, I'm lying. I have seen it. I found gold around Skinny Antler Lake many times. Of course, I always put it back because it doesn't belong to me. Nope, that gold belongs to New York State. So we'll pan this little one out. Glasses on, I can't see. And we'll see if we get any heavy stuff like black sand. You know what I mean? We'll see what we get. Boulder in there we don't need anymore. Here we go. Let's see what we end up with. Do something to it. We got gold after this flood. Let's see what we got. I'll bring it over. Go for the money shot of any gold painting video that you've ever seen. They get down to their concentrates. And they shake it, and then they do a little tap, tap, tap. But actually, it works. They ain't no dummies. They ain't no dummies. Shake it down, and then you work it back. Like that. And anything that doesn't move is gold. You can't even see the red end. Let me go this way. There it is. See the top? And you wash it down, you wash it down, wash it down. Boy, I'd like to tell you I don't see what I see. Hang on. You won't believe it. Oh, you won't believe it when you see it. See it, see it, see it. You just tap it up here a little bit. See if I can get, there they are, they're right there. Wow, I don't know if you can see them. Alright, Jim is going to point to them. Where's my finger? I don't know if you can see it. There's a flake there, and there's a flake right over here. Back up, Jimmy. Right under my driveway, New York State. We'll see how much I get, and of course we'll throw it all over the edge. Okay, after 3 or 4 pans, half pans full. I've accumulated my materials. And we'll see. Again, I don't expect to find any gold. Those last 2 pieces were not gold, guys. How'd you like that? You thought I got something, didn't you? No, they were just these silvery flecks that happened to show up all over the place. So we'll wash it away. And we'll see what happens. We'll do a little tap on the top. The heavier materials get a bigger hit of inertia and forces them up into the top of the area. And I'll go ahead and be rude to you, and we'll look at this last little bit. Alright,
So again, coming off the farm fields and off the hill, I didn't expect anything, and that's the only reason I took the time to do this, is to see how much heavy, you know, the black sand that you see, that's kind of heavy sand, and there's not a lot of it there. Definitely not a lot of it there. And that's it, you know, it's 3 or 4 pans in the same area. So again, when you're like me and you're in an area that doesn't have gold in the first place, if you can't find those heavies, my opinion, being a novice totally, is that you're not going to be, there's probably not gold in that area. I mean, there's a chance you could find a piece. It's all weird. I still see a piece moving in here, I swear to gosh. But it's not. I mean, I didn't mean moving, I meant not moving in here. But it's not. It's all that crazy silver stuff. So anyway, I'm going to sneak over the hill and grab just a little bit from where where am I? You haven't seen me in a while. So anyway, I'm going to go over the hill where the water's been flowing, and as close as I can get without getting into trouble. I'm going to see if I can grab a couple of scoops of dirt, and we'll compare the black sand between that and the other. I know this isn't blacksmithing, most of you guys are blacksmithers, but you know what? There's a lot of things out there. I don't know. I'll be back. This waterfall's like 1/10 of what it was half an hour ago. We'll take a look down through there. Now again, the point for me, the challenge, I have found gold leading into this lake, but the challenge is if I can find a garnet or a good batch of heavy sand, then if there's gold there, there's probably a chance that I might find it. So I'm going to head down. You notice it comes down around here and then curves. And I know everybody says it's on the inside, but there's a pocket where only heavy flowing water would have gotten. I'm going to go check that out. In this scenario, there's the main source. I mean, there's no place for me safely to go down there. And if you look from this side hill, we also had runoff. So both places converged on that one little quiet spot behind that log, and that's where I'm going to look. Again, I'm not in a gold bearing area. I'm in there is no gold area. But I like doing this just to challenge myself, just in case I find myself lucky to be somewhere where there might be gold. We're going down there. That almost was a live video right there. Holy crap. To this corner, let's go ahead and just take a look again. How much black sand can we get? So here's a little pocket, a little hollow there. I'm going to go ahead and dig some out and see what we get. One rock there I'd like to get rid of. That'll expose, I don't know if you guys can hear me over the water. That'll expose an awful lot of area. Doing, but it's what I'm doing until I get to know what I'm doing. Normally I have a classifier and I'll run it through a couple different screens, but just for this video, since it was a flash flood kind of thing, do some digging here, we'll see what we get. Alright, hopefully not ruin my camera. So in this hole, I dug on a little bit, and I took some moss off of this other side, and we'll go ahead and add this moss into the mix. Let's see if we can go ahead and find a spot to pan this out a little bit. I ain't got a lot here, but we got a little. Never know. Could have been in the moss. We'll wash these big rocks off. Again, you probably watch me because you want to learn how to pan for gold, but some of us can't because we're not in the right area. You can't even see me. Lift you up again. You can't even see me. There you go. For us, in my area anyway, just to find a garnet or some other heavy stone or some TV shot, that's what we do. Alright, let's see what we got. I just want to see what the difference is. I hope you can hear me. I just want to see what the difference is in black sand from the top of the hill where my house is. I'd say I'm just 100 feet down right now. I'm panning aggressively here, but at the same time, we're not going to find anything anyway. Got one more big rock, we'll pan it down and we'll see what it looks like. Hope you can see it, right? Wish I could see what you could see. Alright, again, I don't know how many times I've said it, but this is just one pan over the hill, a couple hundred feet down in the valley where the water comes from the upper fields and concentrates. And I think what we're going to find is pretty amazing. So, in just one pan, am I in the shot? Yeah. The amount of black sand is amazing. So the concentration does happen. I certainly didn't go down low enough. There was a lot of gravel underneath me that I didn't expect. But the point is that it kind of proves what everybody says in that, you know, concentration, that's where you gotta go. So in New York, if you're not in a 50-foot valley, you might as well not even show up, unless you're just doing it for the fun of it. For me, I just experienced a crazy little storm, and it's my 50th birthday, and it's like, I think I'm gonna go for it. And that's the black sand that I got out of just a little stream in New York, but I'm almost at the right elevation. Oops, almost fell. The 1,000-foot elevation is the way to go. I hope you enjoyed a little time with Chandler and the water behind me and not swinging a hammer or an anvil. But that's another thing I like to do, and there's gold in that water. I guarantee it, because I found it. Not here, but in this kind of scenario. Scientifically a fact. I think I'm crazy, but what the heck. So I was pressure washing the driveway from the flood, right? And every time I came up to a consolidation point to overflow, I noticed, back up a little bit, these heavy sands that just wouldn't move as well as the rest of them, and I noticed some black in there. And I don't know. So anyway, I mean, you can see where it rolled over. There's a lot of black sand. Here we go. That's what I was thinking. The black streaks. So, I mean, obviously there's a consolidation of heavier material there. So anyways, I'm going to pick that up and we're going to pan it as the last part of this video. Hey. Once you catch a bug, you catch the bug. I don't know if you can see that or not, but right on the edge of that dustpan. Oh, I gotta flip this. Hang on, I'll pull it back out. There we go. Right on the edge of that dustpan. Whole line of black. Freaky, man. Freaky, freaky, freaky. It'll be interesting to see how much black sand I got. So I did like 3 times this, and now it's in this pan. I'll come back when I'm done here and we'll pan it out, see what happens. I want to see how much black sand we get out of it. It's all heavy. It's funny. Makes sense that it's heavy. After panning out for a while, I mean, that's a heck of a lot of heavy in there. I mean, there's a lot of black sand. There's a lot of rust and stuff from the driveway, I'm sure. So I'm going to run a magnet on that. We'll clean it up a little bit. And we'll see if there's anything real in there. I mean, it doesn't make sense that there would be. But there's, you can see right there, there's a lot of black sand, a lot of magnetic materials in there. So we'll clean that up a little bit and then we'll pan it out. Alright, the magnet cleaned out a lot of it. Let's get it settled down in here. A little tip, 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 tip. I'm doing it sideways, so I don't know what I'm doing here. Alright, here we go. Let's see what we get. I know there's some BBs in there. So when I find shotgun BBs, at least you know that you're not throwing away crazy heavy stuff. It would have been cool to find just one tiny little speck, but I don't think you're going to find any. But that damn blacktop sure did act like a sluice and caught a heck of a lot of black sand from an area that shouldn't have very much black sand. So I thought that was kind of cool. I don't see any gold. I didn't expect to. I thought I'd show you that one. You guys aren't gonna believe me because you can't see it, but right there. Where's my finger? Maybe if I zoom in. I don't know if I can get a focus or not on that. There is one piece of gold. Okay. And there's two more that I can see. They're really freaking small. But there, I see 1, 2, 3, possibly 4 pieces off of my driveway. Now that is why people are stupid like me. I can't believe I got gold off that driveway. And I'm not joking this time. That's gold. I panned that thing 3 times. Get the same result. There's definitely 2, could be 4, up to 4 or 5 little pieces. Flour gold. There you go. I'm not as stupid as I look. Statistically improbable, not even improbable, practically impossible that you might find. Anyway, I hope you're spending some time with Chandler on his birthday. I'll be 50 years old. Yay! Catch you next time.